Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of Bumps and Bruises podcast. It's your boy Marcos, aka at the Sunset Kid. To my left or to my right, whichever one, I forgot. It's Derek, aka Bama 1392. The boys are back. We're missing one important member of our three-man tag. Shane is on location for the amazing trip that him and Derek are going to have at Dragon Con in Atlanta. So, are you excited, brother?
I'm excited. We got wrestling pay-per-views this weekend coming up, and I got Dragon Con, which is very stressful. But
I can imagine. Now, myself, we are gearing up for going to Paris. Yes, one third of the Bumps and Bruises podcast, one half of the of oh my god of the XPod 97 podcast is gonna be live at Clash in Paris. If you see me or your boy Megaran, say what's up, man. We're gonna be out there just being fans. We're gonna be on location. We're gonna be like eating some croissants and shit, whatever it is.
Some French fries.
We're gonna be out there. So this episode is going to be more of a run through rather than a recap. So over the weekend, we had two good pay-per-views. We had the one with AEW that had the lights out match that people are still talking about, either for good or bad reasons. I suggest you watch that pay-per-view. The things of note from there that I've watched was the actual AEW title match. As you can see, the AEW title's back there. Kenny Omega was not involved, but Kenny Omega will forever be the champion in my heart, as you can see by the plush buddy in the background. It was Hangman Page versus MJF in controversial fashion. I believe Hangman Page retained. I don't know if it was a planned clean finish. I'm not sure, but go check that out. Otherwise, the pay-per-view was good. It was a typical AEW pay-per-view, and this is not my quote. This is a quote from somebody else. I believe it was Jay Hood from the Wrestling XM Radio channel. He said, AEW, you can never say that they did you wrong. They always give you great wrestling, even if the finish is not that great. And I can say that's an accurate depiction. Again, many good matches. There were some tweaks, like, as much as I love the GOAT, Tanahashi should have not been in that cage match. My man is barely mobile. Hopefully this was his actual last match. Now, moving on to NXT, which is the complete opposite. NXT gave us a main event that had Obafemi versus, come on, Mr. Bouncy himself, your boy, Javon Evans, in which I thought Javon Evans died. At a certain point, he got thrown. This is for the second week in a row. For the second time in a week. He got like powerbombed through an entire announce table, and then got hit with what's the name of Obafemi's finisher? I want to say is like it's not last rites. It's something. I apologize. There's a lot of wrestling for me to consume. I'm on a lot of podcasts, and I completely forgot the name of the finisher. But go check out that match. It was worth the price of entry. Shout out to Ash by Elegance. She won the TNA World Title. JC Jane is no longer JC2 belt. She's JC1 belt. And the most interesting part that NXT left us with the cliffhanger, was Ricky Saints challenging Obafemi at the end. We'll see what happens there. Now, Monday Night Raw opened with the Tribal Chief.
Hold on. I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
Athena should have won that title. I'm just saying. That's my feeling.
That is I was trying to get through that. So that was a good match. Toni Storm versus Athena for the AEW Women's Championship. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with TK. Maybe he's trying to set it up. But I feel like although they booked her in the same almost way as Javon Evans, I feel like we are going to get a payoff with Javon Evans, but we might not get one with Athena. What is your thoughts on that?
That's what it is feeling like. I hope that we are both wrong. Because Athena's cold with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not. She didn't drop the other belt, right? She still holds the ROH.
She still holds for ROH for over 1,000 days now.
Like, she pulling out Roman Reigns like length of title holds, like of a title reign. But no, I definitely, like I said, just one thing I want to touch on with that pay-per-view, which it was a pretty good pay-per-view from what I saw. I didn't see the whole thing. Yeah, she definitely should have took that one home.
So now, going back to 35 seconds ago, Obafemi's finisher is called the Fall from Grace.
There we go.
Which is a pop-up powerbomb that looks vicious when a guy that big does it. But yeah, so Javon Evans, in my heart of hearts, the way NXT has me hooked, I feel like since it's WWE product, I think they're gonna make it so when Javon Evans finally climbs that mountain, it's gonna be a la Cody moment, where I believe that WrestleMania XL was a lot better because we finally got that Cody, payoff. Do you think Javon Evans, number one, is going to get that payoff? And number two, would you have him climbing and chasing for it?
I mean, I guess it would definitely be a Cody / Jey Uso kind of moment. I can see him holding it. I definitely see more diverse talent holding the major title in NXT on, over there. So it's not like, he's not the build, he's not, this, that, and the third, to be able to hold it.
Does he take it from Oba, or does he, or if the rumors are to be true, Ricky Saints takes it and then he takes it from Ricky Saints?
You think Oba would lose to Saints?
I don't know, man. They're kind of like the same height. I don't know if you saw the face-off at the end of the pay-per-view.
Are they the same height?
They almost are. I didn't realize the Ricky Saints
was that called then?
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I would think Saints would be shorter, like not like
he's not exactly the same height, but it's like 1 or 2 inches off. Whereas Javon Evans, it looks like damn.
You also look at that size difference, and you're like, does this really happen? Stop calling. I'm not answering the phone.
So what do you actually think? How would you book it? Do you want Javon to be the one that takes it from Obafemi?
I'd rather that, yeah.
So then what do you do with Ricky Saints? Does Ricky Saints become a foil and become a heel character, which I think he's naturally better at?
I think so as well. Everybody doesn't need to be a babyface.
Mm-hmm.
You need those good bad guys.
And honestly, I don't even know if Obafemi is a bad guy.
I don't know.
I just think he's a bully.
He's just
not in a bad way. I just think he's like, hey man, this is my belt. Like, it's all good. I don't care what y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. Like whereas if we're going back to Athena, like I feel like 2 pay-per-views in a row, Athena has not been able to topple the names. Like, granted, Toni Storm is the biggest name, in my opinion, in AEW in the women's title. She definitely deserves the reign that she's getting. She definitely deserves the accolades. But I don't know what happens, man.
I mean, look, everybody got to get beat at the end of the day. John Cena was the guy.
Yep.
And he got beat.
Yes.
So who is the person that's going to take it away from her? I don't know. I wanted it, like I said before, I wanted it to be Athena.
Is there a logical way for them to book the rematch and Athena winning?
Low key, they could make it a triple threat with Athena, Mercedes, and Toni, and let Athena go over that way.
And then
save Toni.
Who gets the pinfall?
Shit, I don't know. That's a hard one.
Because do you want to give...
is undefeated? She hasn't been pinned either.
Who?
Mercedes.
No, she got.
Oh no, she lost to Toni Storm. So yeah. So I mean, you could have Mercedes eat it. You know what I'm saying? Which saves face for Storm, but I mean, I don't think Storm eating a pin or a submission, you know what I'm saying, would look bad on her. You know?
Yeah.
So
I think I honestly think in my heart of hearts, if Toni Storm had not lost to I forgot her AEW name, but her name is Blake Monroe and NXT now, I think Toni would have held the belt this entire time.
Yeah.
And then you would have made the case. I think now TK might be, and again, this I'm speculated as a fan. I think he might be booking her strong because he doesn't want her to lose and then for no reason. Like I think when she lost to Blake Monroe and AEW, I think the plan was that Blake Monroe was going to be the future. You know what I mean? When she was Mariah May. And that didn't work out. So I think he's kind of like sticking to a more long-term booking. What is your thoughts on that?
I mean, like I said, I don't see why that wouldn't be the case.
Do you?
But at the end of the day, somebody got to take it from her at
Yeah.
some point in time.
Who would you prefer, Mercedes Moné or Athena?
Athena.
Taking out, you know, your fandom of it.
Yeah.
And Athena not being booked the way everything, most of the internet is assuming that she's not being booked well. I don't know, because I've seen a bunch of Athena's matches, but she's also had a bunch of matches that were not presented in the same light that Monroe, I'm sorry, that Mercedes Moné and Toni Storm have. I think Toni Storm is the hottest women's wrestler on the AEW roster. If they would have kind of steered the course that way, I think their roster would look completely different. There's a lot of injuries.
You got to think about it too. With that Mercedes and Storm, those two,
that's their money match.
Those two were big cash grabs for AEW to get from WWE. You know what I'm saying? So, and even with Athena, they didn't bring Athena into the AEW fold. They brought her into the ROH fold.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but you know, they have 3 pillars there that they could build on, and hopefully they do the right thing. And they have 2 belts. I don't know. I think maybe with Mercedes Moné, I don't think she's ready to lose a belt. So that's why I think she won't challenge.
Didn't she just get another one?
Yeah.
And she got 9 now?
She got 9, but most of those are independent. She has I think 2 main ones or 3. I'm not sure.
I thought it was 1. I thought the TBS.
She has a TBS. I believe she has a Rev Pro belt, which is still kind of under like AEW, New Japan. And doesn't she have the New Japan one as well?
No, I thought she dropped that. Did she get it back?
I don't know, but I know she has 2 big mainstream belts. So
at the end of the day, she got 9 belts total, whether they're indie or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
AEW is the step up from the indie kind of trade name, as far as wrestling companies. So,
but you know, to not we can't minimize the fact that NXT had Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance on their NXT page.
Very much so.
And it's kind of like crazy to me that Ash by Elegance won an NXT, a TNA belt at, you know, Dana Brooke at an NXT venue, which is, I bet it must feel good. You know what I mean?
Bro, my whole thing with that is, if y'all are firing people, to then let them go over to the company that you're partnered with or own or whatever the case may be, why don't you just move them over?
No, because they're contracted talent for TNA, and you know, again, I'm just pulling this out of my ass. Just like my logical brain means probably WWE gives them a list of individuals that they don't want on their TV, and then it's up to TNA based on who they're booking and how they're booking things for them to send over, you know, the talent. Like I'm waiting. Has Indy Hartwell appeared on TNA yet? I'm sorry, on NXT?
No, where's she at though? Like officially?
She's in TNA.
Officially? Oh, I mean, she was on that pay-per-view.
Yeah, but I don't think she's been on NXT television.
Not yet.
So it's one of those things that I think now it's like it's basically how the wrestling business is. They kind of don't care anymore. It's all about not promoting your talent, but more like, hey, as long as I don't have to pay them out of my budget,
It's
I'm
cool.
straight. Like, like whoever you want to send me. And then I think when the WWE starts asking for individuals like Joe Hendry, that's when if you're TNA, you're like, wait a minute. It's like why you keep using my guy? Like, this is my talent. Like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
But now that we covered pretty much both pay-per-views, as much as we would like to, because we're not trying to give you a 2-hour show here.
Yeah, no.
Let's move on to Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw opened with something that, as I watched it, I felt like we haven't seen in years. Roman Reigns by himself. And to use one of his phrases and acknowledge the fact that he alluded to it, that he can't remember. And then what even made it even better was 5 years to the day since the wise man left Brock and walked out with Roman. So yeah. I've been trying to rack my brain without looking on the internet as to when the last time Roman Reigns opened up a show by himself. And Roman Reigns
before COVID, right?
Yeah.
He left for a while.
Yeah.
Came back 2020. Well, I mean, he didn't have he didn't have whatchamacallit when he stepped as soon as he stepped back in, right? From being gone.
When he beat down
the
Fiend and Brock, was it Brock or was it just the Fiend?
I thought it was the Fiend, and was it Braun Strowman?
Whenever he beat down
he's gonna go with the Fiend.
Yeah. I think that was after that he was always with somebody. Like he's opened up multiple shows, but this is the first time we kind of seeing the tribal chief. And then like I was like, oh man, like it took me a second because I thought he was gonna stumble over his promo when he was like, I ain't got no tribe or like whatever. But then he reeled it back in and became very compelling.
Mm-hmm.
And so what was your thoughts on that segment?
First off, I loved it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of full circle because he lost everything.
Right. And then you heard him say interesting when the people were booing what he said about Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, oh, okay. And that was funny. But I'm sorry. The highlight
love tribal chief, man.
Yeah, the highlight of that entire segment was a t-shirt worn by Bronson Reed. And I'm going to order that because I feel like a Nike cease and desist might be coming.
You trying to get it in while you can?
Yeah. And yeah, that's going to be great.
No, that was a good promo. I thought he was going to get another pair of shoes taken. I'm so glad he didn't.
Those were the wet cement fours. You can't take the tribal Chiefs fours, man. Even I'll be like, hey now, you're going too far.
You're moving too close to the sun.
Yeah. But what did you think about Bronson Reed's claim that he's Samoan? And I'm gonna do a quick Google search because he's Kiwi.
But Roman mentioned it too. He said we cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, but that was after the fact. So I gotta find. He's Australian. Sorry, he's not even Kiwi. He's Australian, but I want to see if he's.
But so is Naya's Australian and Samoan.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Oh, he is of Samoan descent. Excuse me. My apologies. Samoan Australians refer to Samoan. Holy crap. So basically, he's some people that are born in Australia but are of the Samoan descent. Okay. That makes sense. And I like that for him.
he said, I love that for you.
Yeah, I do.
That is the nicest, but it can be taken low-key disrespectful phrase.
I like it. Like he's really, and then it's funny when you type in, he's not related to, the Hanoi family, but he is Samoan. So that's dope. And it makes sense with the tattoos and everything. So, but his shirt is something that I need. I needs it.
There we go. Whew. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to bring up what in the heck is the New Day doing? What are we doing with the New Day right now? We let, and I'm down for it. This part, Kofi Kingston fought Penta, right? He kicked out with ease the Mexican Destroyer, because I didn't even see all the Raw, but I saw that. All right.
So you know why it's funny. It's funny. I honestly think that the whole Mexican Destroyer spot came from is because of the botch of the top rope Hurricanrana. Did you watch the entire match? You saw when he slipped and Kofi kind of fell over,
and
then he picked him up.
Huh? I got the majority. I'm listening.
Okay. So he basically picked him up after he botched it in the corner, did the suplex, and then went for the Mexican Destroyer. I think it might have been like, you know what, let's just do something crazy. And then it's kind of like if Okada misses a spot and then he does the his finisher on somebody, and then they're like, well, you got to kick out. This is not the finish. Because the announcer was like, this is the first time this ever happened. And it was like, ruh-roh. It's like, man. But so they got one win. So Penta is 3-1 versus the New Day. Come on now, son.
I mean, it's Kofi though. Former WWE champion. Kofi Kingston.
Don't matter. Did you see the Netflix international feed of the promo that they had where they had Grayson Waller throwing the confetti behind them? You got to watch that. It was a good watch. It was funny as hell. Are you nervous that certain individuals are not going to be making appearances this weekend? And we're not going to use names.
You talking about to my event?
Yes, to your event.
I think it's crazy because
do you think I so in another podcast after we were done recording, we kind of I spoke and I asked that, and then the feedback from that individual was, yeah, he's normally not, he's gone the week before, but then he said they might be selling something, but then I told him about what we already discussed.
Yeah, well, what we talked about,
and then I was like, I don't know. It's a wait and see. It's a wait and see.
But and the people who watch the show is trying to decipher this whole little conversation right now. But no buildup, to anything. So it doesn't make sense.
Here's the thing. So it is what it is.
Oh, for sure.
So the New Day has a meet and greet that I'm attending to, but we also
you got a ticket.
Yes, we got a ticket.
See, look at y'all.
It's me and Rand. Me and
Rand. You need to start buying tickets to see your friends.
we're doing the meet. We're doing the meet and greet, and the meet and greet coincides with Dragon Con, and we all know Woods loves going to Dragon Con.
That's his thing. So
it's speculation. We don't know. I think, in my opinion, I think he could do the meet and greet. The meet and greet is at 4, which is I think
Saturday.
Yeah, that's Saturday, and it's 6 hours ahead of East Coast time.
Yeah.
So if at 4 p.m. there it is, he's essentially going to be traveling back in time. So he could get on an overnight flight, not on a red eye, and make it back. It's only a 5.5 hour, 6 hour flight, and go directly there. And it's not unheard of. From what I hear, he's touched down in other countries and gone to conventions and chilled.
No, listen, and I've heard of these things, but my whole thing is, okay, not being there the entire time, okay, makes sense. You know, do your thing, but Saturday is the biggest day.
So
You know, so to miss,
he's a civilian.
I mean, you know, I
He's
mean, I
not.
don't know. Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Well, he's a civilian. You know, kind of like you ever see that at the end of what is it? Um, Avengers Endgame
Mm-hmm.
when Star Lord is like, he's like, but I'm the captain, right? And then Thor is like, yeah, you are. You are.
You
It's
know,
like, yeah, he's like, no, he's a civilian. It's like, yeah, of course he is. Of course he's a civilian. But anyway, I don't know. I think he's gonna like, hey man, like, hold on. We're about to deep dive. I think as long as he's there Saturday night and Sunday, I think that's it is what it is.
I mean, true. You know, I think it'll be good if he does. You know, that's from what I know, it's tradition. So
You know, but
once I
hey,
saw
you
once I
might.
saw the video package he dropped with the brace, I was like, oh, he just worked, y'all.
I mean, they're still in the UK right now, and
I mean,
until 4:30 Saturday to at least 6 p.m.
hey, it's okay.
Which,
Y'all gonna get a message that y'all getting a refund.
if we get that, it's fine. I don't care. But
I know y'all ain't tripping. Because I was like, okay, I was like, if it's not happening, then something Monday has to set it up. Has to set up something for
sure did it. Sure
and
did it.
not a damn thing.
And for all we know, and we won't know, we probably won't know until Monday. I don't think they might be scheduled for Monday because they didn't say nothing yesterday.
No,
So it could full well be, and you know, it is what it is.
said hang time. Yeah,
Yeah,
hang time.
I saw, I saw.
Fresh
But
it's
so moving right along to the show.
today.
So Clash in Paris. Let's do our predictions
Let's
here.
talk about it. Which match do you want to cover first?
I don't know.
Well, why you thinking of that? I do want to touch on. I love how Roman how he brought up Jey Uso, telling the people that he deserves to be where he is now. So that was good,
So
especially knowing
do
what
you
he
think
put Jey Uso through.
do you think the bloodline is dead in the dirt?
To me, no. Why would it be?
I mean, I think they might be moving away from it. Like, I'm not saying dead. I'm just thinking like the chapter is done with because they want to establish the MFT as its own thing, even though it's
True,
an offshoot.
but they're not beefing with them right now. So
Yeah.
that's not even a factor. They're on SmackDown.
Like, I don't think. Do you think Roman or anybody? Because I think the farewell event to the bloodline happened during the last Survivor Series. I think honestly, the groups that are going to feud at Survivor Series is going to be the Vision, plus you can add a tag team. Which, in my opinion, I think it's going to be the Vision, Brock, and probably Drew McIntyre. And it's going to be who's a combination of the people that you think is going to be though.
I mean, it'll be Roman, Jay, Punk, LA, I guess somebody else. Because it's 5, right?
Cena?
Cena's not in it.
I think he's in it. You know why? Because if Drew McIntyre is going to end up being Cena's last opponent, what is a better match for them to continue their feud in?
I don't know. I like the talks of Cena 1 and 18. And Cena taking it from
who? Seth?
Seth, yeah.
And then
I
retired.
did not know Woods had a whole pimp cane.
Oh, it wasn't a pimp cane. He was dressed like who's the dude from the villain from Sherlock Holmes?
Oh, I haven't seen Sherlock Holmes in so long.
It has the overcoat and the cane.
Mm-hmm.
like not from the movies. I feel like that's the villain that you always just saw that they never really revealed.
Mm-hmm.
So as it sits now, it looks like we're only getting like 5 matches. No, I'm lying. We're getting more matches. This is old. Because they announced 2 yesterday. All right, let's see. As it stands, it's this Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday. And as it stands, we're gonna get Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella, which is crazy to me. Nikki Bella in her 3rd match back is gonna be on a pay-per-view internationally. I didn't even know that the Bella Twins were over in another country like that.
Yeah, it's the Bella Twins.
Hey man, but we also got Bronson Reed versus Roman
Roman
Reigns.
Reigns.
We got Sheamus versus Rusev, which is going to be insane, and then the 4-way, and then Logan versus Cena, which I think Logan and Cena is ending the show, and I think Brock Lesnar comes out and beats the crap out of Cena again.
I hate this.
That's what
I
they're
don't
pushing.
like it.
And I think they're going to keep Brock internationally for as much as they can. I think that match between him and Cena happens at the Australia pay-per-view because it's a stadium.
You talking about the WrestlePalooza?
Yeah, no, not WrestlePalooza. Maybe WrestlePalooza. That's in Indiana though, and I don't think that's a stadium. I think that's going to be in an arena.
There you go. It's okay. You can put him there. Get it over with.
But
he broke his glasses.
Who?
Penta kicked Waller in the face.
Oh, and Stephanie Vakir
doesn't have a match.
She doesn't?
Because she's not getting a title shot. He said give him a few weeks.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Who do you think she's gonna face for this belt?
I don't know. I think they're gonna have a tournament. It's gonna probably be another triple threat tournament. It's gonna determine, or a 4-way. I think the most logical thing is you take the last 4 champions and put them in a fatal 4-way, and whoever you want to be your champ going forward. It's just going to speed up the storyline. Like if it was the next person that was supposed to beat that was supposed to beat Naomi is probably going to be the person that's going to be the next champ. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you speed up the storyline and a certain person was supposed to be the person that wins, I think that's going to be your next champion. You just move ahead. I don't think they're going to try a transitional champion. I think it'll be bad. I think it'll be a bad decision if they put Stephanie in that, because then it's going to be like she's a transitional champion. I'm almost certain that if Stephanie becomes the champion, she was not supposed to be the champion. You know what I mean? Do you remember when Mercedes Moné got hurt and Willow beat her?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that put a time on Willow's reign there, because you knew that as soon as Mercedes was healthy enough to come back, that Willow was going to lose. And no matter what they did, it wasn't going to be a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hopefully things work out. But who do you see Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch? Who takes it?
I wouldn't mind if Bella wins. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't be upset.
Okay.
But also at the same time, it's not a match that I'm uber excited for.
Okay. Yeah, I felt like it was kind of put together, but then again, I'm not following the
storyline heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, it didn't seem like anything that was rushed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they had to put that together or kind of pivot towards that because Liv got hurt. Because Liv Morgan got hurt with the whole evolution thing.
Gotcha. So you think this is a fallout from then? Still?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as if we step over to that Roman match, Roman and Bronson Reed, I see Roman winning and getting his shoes back.
You think he's gonna get his shoes back?
I think so.
I
It's
see
gonna be
him.
like the end of Friday when
I
he's like, "Give me my shoes."
I see him not winning, dog.
You see Roman not winning overseas.
Yeah.
The way they were just chanting him.
No, you know why? Because it's all about getting heel heat and keeping Roman in the thing. I think this is where they write him off for a month. I
For the
think,
movie.
yeah, I think Braun Breaker jumps in and interfere, costs. I think Roman wins by DQ, and then they just demolish him.
Does Jay come out for the save?
I don't know. I think he attempts to, and then somebody interferes.
And then what are you thinking for the title match? How you thinking that plays out?
I see Seth walking away with the belt still.
I see
think
that.
it's too early for
That's a lot of
him.
rematch clauses that's going to kind of get incinerated in one match.
It's funny. They keep talking about the rematch clause, but I don't think anybody's ever invoked it. I think the wrestlers just use it as a way to just say like, "Oh, okay, this is a thing," but I don't think anybody's actually gotten a rematch clause.
Not in a while. Not in a while.
And I think when they do the rematch clause, I think they do it immediately, like as soon as possible, to get it out the way so it doesn't affect storyline. I think where we're going here, I could see all three of these guys chasing Seth Rollins for the remainder of the year. And I think based on the ending of Monday Night Raw, they're now going to be not on the same page. And I think that's where Seth Rollins as a heel is going to be better.
The advantage, yeah.
Yeah. Because he's going to use them, manipulate them. And I think the finish is going to come down to somebody has the match clearly won, and then somebody's going to try to do something. Or it could even be somebody is pinning Seth and they like try to pin somebody else. It's going to come down to a smash.
Yeah.
But I definitely see Seth Rollins pinning somebody. And I think it's going to be CM Punk. I don't think Jay's going to do it. I think
it's going to be LA?
I think LA Knight is it's too much. Like it's too telegraphed. I think the fact that they low key traded LA Knight for Sami Zayn to the brands and haven't really said anything about it. I think they're going to start rebuilding his name here. That's why they keep pushing him in main events. Like I think he's in the spot that Jey Uso was 2 years ago, where he's a big name, but he's never going to win the big one. And I don't think it's going to be part of storyline until it needs to be. Like I think he's going to pair off with CM Punk at a certain point.
Okay.
And I don't think Jay's going to win the belt until it's a one-on-one affair at some point.
Jay?
Yeah. But I don't know, man.
We will see.
Like, I also, in my mind, I feel like Cody might make an appearance and make the save. What do you think?
Cody?
If Brock comes out.
Oh, as far as Cena goes?
Mm-hmm. Which is weird for you to fly that far to just be there for the save.
Is it? He ain't got no meet and greet?
No, I don't think so. I haven't really looked. I get to matter of fact, let's look it up.
Because I'm like, you see who there and they ain't got no match. So, but also this is Cody. So I don't know. And he got beef with Brock, so it makes sense.
Let's see. Oh man, you guys got Brandon Routh at Dragon Con. Sorry, I went to the Leap website. But you guys. Damn, you got Angel too.
You need me to get you some autographs or something?
No, I don't like autographs.
Take a picture.
I don't like autographs. I can't.
That's funny.
Clash of Paris meet and greets. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Apparently, meet and greets are canceled.
Wait, what? It was work.
Oh, snap. Yep. Just got an email 2 hours ago. Meet and greets are canceled. Well, your boys.
What the fuck? If that's the case, I got to bring the PS5 with me on this trip.
That is insane.
You gonna put it in the group?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that was fast. That's crazy.
What the hell?
That's wild. Oh man, my eye. How do you do a pay-per-view with no meat and grease though?
It might have been logistics, man, or it could be people weren't there, like weren't buying. I honestly think it had to do with logistics.
Yeah,
because it was a mall.
that Frank's belt's kind of nice though.
Hold on,
bro. Can we just touch on these side plates real quick? Like, what are we doing, WWE?
I don't know.
You just gave us a new side plate for Selena Vega. First off, you made it $144 or $114.99, but you gave us a brand new side plate for her. It don't look like you did much to the side plate. But where's our other side plates, man? Where's our Judgment Day? Where's our true side plate?
What Judgment Day plates? What Judgment Day do you want?
I mean, Judgment Day got side plates. They holding the tag team titles right now.
Oh, you want it for a tag title?
No, I'm just saying.
They have like actual plates? Okay.
They had to take off the New Day plates.
Okay. So, all right. So let's finish up this and we'll talk about the plates.
I'm just saying. All right. Let's go. So we got Seth
versus Rufus. Rusev, not Rufus. I call that man Rufus. Like at this point, I don't even care who wins, and not necessarily.
No, I want chaos. Give me chaos.
Like,
give me just a crazy match.
They're beating the shit out of each other. Like that's what they're doing. Like I don't even know. Like I feel like they're both from Europe, I guess. Rusev being from, is it Bulgaria or Russia? I forgot which one. No, he's from Bulgaria. And then, Sheamus is from, of course, he's Irish. And I don't know. Or is he Scottish? I forgot. No. Yeah, he's Scottish because so is Drew.
That's why they've been friends all their life?
Yeah, well, I doubt that. Maybe they knew each other from the indies, but WWE be like, yeah, you guys have been boys.
Y'all bestest friends.
Yeah, it's like, what? I never met this man.
In a day in my life.
Like, yeah, you have. You friends. You boyfriends. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think the crowd wins there. And I think since it's Sheamus's match, he's gonna win. And I think Sheamus took the loss last time.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena and Logan Paul, I see Paul winning after interference from somebody, or maybe John Cena wins cleanly. Who knows? But either way, John Cena is gonna get an ass whooping at the end. That's how we're gonna end the show. So, what expectations do you have of this?
Of this pay-per-view?
Yes.
I mean, this is just one of the filler ones to me, man. Like,
okay.
What is it called? Clash in Paris?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a filler pay-per-view.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy. Some good matches. Like I said, that Sheamus match, I want pure chaos.
Okay.
You know, I don't care who wins it. It could be a double DQ, a double count out.
Okay.
And I'd be happy as long as they mess some shit up. Yeah, there's no match that I'm like heavily invested in to where I'm like, this is it. Like, definitely wouldn't be a pay-per-view I wouldn't mind going to. You know, never been to Paris and anything like that.
Oh yeah,
But,
it's definitely checking off a couple boxes.
yeah, but definitely not one I'm like, oh dang it, I'm gonna miss it because I got to do this. Like, so it's okay. So I just want some good wrestling. Give me some good wrestling, I'll be happy.
Okay. So with the next Saturday night's main event, I'm looking at the next pay-per-views. So War Games is going to be the biggest pay-per-view that's coming up next.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're going to use the next 2 months to
start building that.
Yeah.
I'm about to book my hotel, just so you know, I already got the flight booked.
Okay, I got to book my flight.
So
I got to book my flight.
I just got to book my return flight.
No, I'll just walk back.
Look, I have my best friend come pick me up. I'm good.
But all jokes aside, I think it's going to be a good weekend of wrestling.
Oh yes,
it's going to be a good weekend of hanging out at cons too for you. So that's dope.
Yeah, like I said, get to do my first cosplay. You know, thanks to you, I appreciate it.
All right,
came in clutch.
So basically, guys, this has been a rambling episode of Bumps and Bruising podcast. Hopefully, we cut this down properly. We take out certain moments, and we'll be able to see you next time. I won't be on the next episode, but the boys will be.
Wait, hold on. When do you come back?
I come back the first week of September, so I'm gonna be missing next week and probably the week.
Oh, so you're spending some time.
Yeah, I'm gone for 10 days, so I'm gonna miss definitely next Tuesday.
Okay, that's cool.
And I think I'm coming back the following. I think I'll be home by the following Tuesday. Let me just check my calendar. I think so. So you could still listen to the boys. Yeah, I should be home by the next one. Will I be up to date on wrestling? Who knows?
It's okay. You don't have to be. We don't expect you to be. So
but you have safe travels, and
you as well, man.
I guess we'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.